the grandson of right thought. You're the light of the world. Nobody else. You're the light. So you gotta shine. Understand this as an elect, targeted individual, called out one. You were called out so that you could shine your light. Not wait for somebody else to start shining. Not wait till the world changes and then you'll start shining when your circumstances get better for you. No. We're called to shine in a dark period of time on this earth, as you can see. That's what you're here for. You let the wicked do what they're gonna do. So you gotta understand that the wicked gonna do what they're gonna do. They're gonna be who they are. It's up to you to just comprehend that, not to judge it, but to comprehend that that's what you've been dealing with. And then to still let your light shine. And that's where a lot of you targeted individuals and elect, you're dropping the ball. You're not letting your light shine because your circumstances ain't lining up with what you think is good. Your life is hard. Well, you're elect, ain't you? Endure unto the end. He who endures unto the end shall be saved. Many are called, but few are chosen. The way to heaven is narrow, and few shall find it. It's hard. Nobody said it was easy. And why should it be easy? If the reward is so great, let's understand this. What have you worked for in your life that had a reward that you thought was great, that it wasn't hard for? It wasn't hard for you to obtain it. Tell me what it is. You can't. Everything that you think is valuable, it's hard to obtain that shit. Let's just make it simple. You want that nice body. You don't want to be fat. You don't want to be out of shape. You don't want to be too thin. You want to be nice and muscular and fit and whatever it is for you. But you know it's going to take hard work to get that body. So the chances are you're not going to have the body because you're not willing to do the hard work to obtain it. That shit shuts most people down. That shuts most people's lights off, is the fact that it's hard. You see? But those who get in the inferno, let's say it's working on to get in that body. You feel the burn, we call it, the inferno. You start to embrace it, like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. You learn how to embrace the fire and walk through it without being scathed or burned. You see? You learn to embrace your calling, what you were made for. Everybody wasn't made to do this. Everybody wasn't made and called forth to let their light shine in this dark period that we're living in right now. But since you are, you gotta let your light shine. You see? Or you're burying it. Y'all know the parable of the talents? Man buried it. He thought because he buried it, that was gonna keep him safe, I guess. Keep him from the hard work that he was called to do, to get a reward on his talents. But he did it. He buried it instead. He didn't let his light shine. He didn't make a gain. He didn't get anything back for his talent that he had. So what are you using your talents for? See, because the talents that we've been given is to let our light shine. That is letting our light shine, is using the talents that he gave us. And you have to press into it now, elect. You have to press into it now. You have to get busy so that you're found doing. You have to plant seeds in other people's lives, not your own, but other people's lives that are going to benefit them, thus benefiting you. You have to do that now. That's letting your light shine. It's all around you. Now, we all agree as elect that this place is all fucked up. Well, somebody got to fix it. Now, it's so fucked up that it's going to be hard to fix it. See? But do you want that better world? Do you desire it like the scripture says? It says, seeing that all this is going to be burnt with fervent heat and dissolved, shouldn't you be looking for a better country? Shouldn't you be looking for a better land where righteousness dwells? It is written. So that's what we look for. And that's letting your light shine. If you're there already, if you're in that world that you desire, then you can't help but let your light shine in this dark world because this world is dark. You see? Nobody would notice your light on if it was light everywhere. But you notice the light when it's dark everywhere. So you think that you're doing these deeds, planting these seeds in other people's lives, helping your brother, loving your brother as yourself. You think that's not benefiting you. You see? You think that nobody sees the light that's on. No, they see it. Now, whether they love it or reject it is another thing. What did the scripture says? The light came into the world rejected it. So we all know that this is not something that's going to be received by the world. So that's why we stop doing it. Well, that's called becoming bitter. You're bitter and cold-hearted now. See, they'll still think you're serving God. You're not serving God if you have bitterness in your heart. So right now, the elect need to be searching through their houses, looking under the bed, looking in the closet, seeing what do I have in my house right now that I need to clean up. Now, I know that Abba Yah has blessed me to know what this shit's going on with all this stuff going on in the world and how to protect myself in it. You try to share that with the people around you and they reject you. They call you crazy, they call you stupid and irresponsible and all kinds of things. Is that going to put your light out? Is this going to put your light out? Because of that, I'm not going to be beautiful? We're going to let our light shine, see? Despite what's going on around us, because that is our job. That's what we were called to do. Now, I'm going to ask you guys a question. You all who say you're targeted individuals, and I'm seeing people now, I took a little break. Y'all who've been following me know that. I took a little break to sit back and watch. Take inventory of my heart, search my heart, go before the Most High and say, cleanse me of all things that are in there that you don't like. You take care of it. Because I, in my mind, may not see it the way that you do, Abba Yah. I may have said something to somebody that was hurtful and harmful, and I thought it was edifying. So you cleanse my heart, Abba. You do it. And I took some time back to sit back and look. And I've watched other people just going through all kinds of personal turmoil within. Mad at the world. Angry at everybody. Can't trust anybody. Think everybody's out to get you. All those kinds of things keep you from shining your light. Simple as that. That shit is keeping you from shining your light in its fullness. It's dim now. It's dim. It was bright. But the moment, as soon as somebody rejected you, or as soon as you got alone, or as soon as you were put through a spiritual test, now you want to dim your light and blame God and blame everybody around you and say how life is unfair, how fucked up it is. No, we who are in the truth know that we are nothing but being sharpened. Every situation that we go through, everything that we go through that tightens us up, that makes us grow in our patience, that makes us grow in our kindness. When it's hard to be kind, now you know if you're kind or not. When it's hard to be patient, now you know if you're being patient. Not just saying I'm patient and then, you know, somebody did something, no problem, no problem. I'm patient. No, when it's hard to be patient, nigga. Now do you make it look easy? Because if you do then, now you're letting your light shine. Now you're letting that light shine. No longer putting it under a bushel. Bushel means fear. Hiding it. What do you hide for? You hide when you're afraid, nigga. Simple as that. What does it say? The wicked flee when no man pursues him. But the righteous are as bold as a lion. Now, if you're righteous today, which you all say you is, you targeted individuals, all y'all do is talk about how righteous he is and how everybody else is crazy as hell, don't know shit. So if you righteous, are you as bold as a lion? That means, can you walk on your own? Can you step out there in the world and still say hi and smile and help your brother when you see him in need? Catch a flat tire, you just help. You don't think about it, you just do. You see a lady struggling with her groceries, you just help. You just do. Even if she goes, oh, no, I got it. I insist. No. Okay. But you did your part, which is you made the help available. And that's all you can do as light in this world. Because this world's falling. You can't save it. Have y'all read the scriptures? So then y'all should know the end result of this, correct? So it's not your job to try to save this world. The world is fallen. It's already done. It's already destroyed. It's just an illusion that there's some type of life here. It's not. You see? It's without it. And so those who have life within them, being the elect, the targeted individuals, it's time that you let your light shine. Your life. Now that's going to prove who has life in them, is it not? All the world has fallen to utter darkness. So if you have fallen into utter darkness, then you have done nothing but follow the world. Now I'm going to ask you guys today, are you following the world? Because if you are, then you are in complete error. You have been bamboozled and swindled and tricked and deceived. Simple as that. If you guys are building houses, that's wicked. Did y'all know that? Buying property is wicked. Did you know that? Taking a nigga to court is wicked as fuck to the Most High. Did you know that? He says, my elect in the world are to not take the people to court. Not to take people to court, but to take it to me. And I'll handle it. And you have to trust that I will, even if it looks like I ain't. So that's what we do. And what do these niggas of the world do? You can't even have a baby with a woman without her taking your ass to court. Simple as that. Trying to figure out how much money she's going to get from your ass. Is it true or is it not? So is it about the children? No. Not at all. That's the world you live in. So you have to do what Abba said. He said, okay, come out of that. Don't be going to court. Don't be hating on your brothers and your sisters like that and treating them like less than human. Don't do that. You take your grievance up with me. Simple as that. So that's what we do. We don't drag our brothers into court like they do in this world. That's letting our light shine. See? We forgive. We don't judge. That's us of the Melchizedek order. You see? If you are not of the Melchizedek order, then you don't know anything about what I'm talking about. You have no dealings with anything that I'm talking about here. It's just that simple. You have not been translated into the brotherhood. You haven't been baptized into the truth. So then you don't know what I'm talking about. Letting your light shine and planting seeds in other people's lives. How does that help you? You reap what you sow. So if you were wise, then if you had a house and your stairs were busted to shit in your house, and you went to your brother's house and his stairs were busted to shit, but you said, you know what? I'm here with you, brother. We got some tools. Let's fix your stairs, man. So you help your brother fix his stairs. Do you think some type of strange way your stairs in your house gonna get fixed? Or do you just deny that and say, I'm not gonna help my brother because that shit ain't gonna help me get my stairs fixed. I gotta worry about getting my stairs fixed first. I mean, is that not what we do? Is that not how we've been? You see about what I meant about being baptized into the priesthood? That preaches repentance and God's judgment, because that's what we do. We teach repentance, a change of thought. See, changing your thinking, a drastic change of how you think and how you perceive what this is and who you are in it, what your job is. And that's what I'm here to tell you today. To remind you to come out of your fucking feelings. Pick yourself off the floor. Stop complaining about every damn thing that happens to you. Stop being a bitch. Stop being a baby. Whatever words that y'all use in America. Since I'm talking to Americans. See? Y'all have been spoiled as fuck. It's time that you come out of it and realize that the things that you value in your life are going to take work. They're going to take sweat. Equity. You see? You're going to have to put in sweat. Didn't Abiyah say that? By the sweat of your brow, you shall what? Eat your bread, man. But y'all want to complain because this system has made it hard for us to live. Did not Abiyah say that was going to happen? But you don't trust that. You don't trust the Most High? You don't trust that His word is going to guide you through all of this? And He said that they were going to hate you? He says, if I didn't speed the time up, no flesh would survive. No flesh would even survive this time you're living in. So we don't go on sight no more. We said, to hell with that. We go on faith now. We take no thought for tomorrow. We were sent out here. He says, take no purse, no script with you. We live like that for real. See, because we love the Lord, as they said in the church. We love the Lord. We really do. We love the truth. Once we understood that the truth was love. Wait, I am divinely loved, and there's nothing I can do to get out of that or separate myself from it. So let me come in harmony with it. Now, I'm universal love. So when I look at my brother, I give him beams of universal love. Not criticism. Not you're stupid because you got vaccinated. You're a dumbass for that. That's not what I'm thinking when I look at him. I have pity on him. I have compassion on him for his ignorance and his choosing that. Not being forced to do it, but his choosing it. And so I'm not mad that he chose that I think he's hurting himself because he's did something to himself medically. It's the fact that he doesn't love himself enough not to do it. Y'all gotta come up here, man. Come out the fucking basement. Y'all gotta get up here on this level and understand that it's not about you today. It's not about you. It's not about how you feel. It's not about how you think about what's going on. It's about, I'm not doing Abiya's work. Am I spreading love today? Am I seeing a defect and I have the skills or the talents to change it and fix it, and I don't do it? And then I want to complain about this world not being loving. Hypocrites. Pick yourself up and understand that that's who you are today. If you are, and if you are not, then get out of the way. Sit down. Okay? Because you're going to get separated from the wheat. So it ain't nothing you can do. You can try to hide all day and try to blend in and act like you know, but we see through you. We see your heart, because it's about the heart today. Don't y'all know that? Ain't it simple? When you're having a bad day and somebody gives you a comforting touch, does that not make your day better? But that comforting touch came from another person. Now this person can't do that for you if you don't let them do it. You see that? Nah, ooh man, see, I am blessed. I am blessed. Y'all see this? Look at this here. I'm just walking down the street. I'm just walking down the street. I am love. Woo! That's sour. I don't know if that was right yet. I should have grabbed me another one. My teeth gonna be clean. Damn. Here, birdie. We out. Let y'all like shine, man. It ain't worth it to be mad. It ain't worth it to be bitter because they don't pay you. Now, are you wise? See? That's how we're gonna talk to you today. We're gonna talk to you from that perspective of yourself. Are you wise today? Now, would a wise man do things, plant seeds that are going to bring weeds? Does a wise farmer do that? No, he doesn't. So why are you doing that? You're like, what the fuck? What you mean? When you thought a bad thought about your brother, when you thought wickedness, when you were hating on somebody, when you responded nasty this morning, when somebody said good morning, you said, I said, what's the matter with you? I just don't feel good. Okay, well, now you're gonna get that. So are you wise? Well, you think you are. I'm just venting off my frustrations. Yeah, but see, now somebody's gonna vent their frustrations off on you. But you say you love Jesus and that you believe him. Well, he said that's what you're doing. So do you really love him? Do you really do the things that he tells you to do is the question. You see? Y'all want to make this all hard and religious. It's not religious. Human beings shouldn't take care of each other. By nature, they shouldn't be kind to one another by nature. Humans. The highest thing on this whole damn planet can't be kind. You fucking kidding me? What else can he do? He can't be patient. He struggles with patience. So the human being can't be patient one with another. Oh shit, what else can he do? He's not long-suffering. He can't do that shit either. All the things that he was told to do, he ain't doing it. He's quick to pass judgment on his brother. A harsh judgment as well. That nigga need to die for that. Niggas is quick to say another nigga need to die. So you passing judgment when you're planting seeds. You're gonna reap that shit. No, I ain't. All in the fucking ego. When you're not realizing the ego is your fucking enemy. Everything that comes from the ego is death. Can't you see it? I. You like, wait a minute. Wait. This nigga, he got a nice ass car. So instead of being happy for him, because I would be happy if I had a nice car, fuck that nigga. Now, when you get your nice car, somebody gonna look at you and go, fuck that nigga to you. But y'all don't think that's true. Y'all still struggling with that truth, huh? Y'all don't believe that yet, that you reap what you sow. Okay. Well, for those who are in this for real, because, man, look. It really ain't no more warnings to give as far as this world coming to an end. You should already know that. Y'all should all see the signs. There are earthquakes in diverse places. Haiti just got hit. Hundreds of people died. They just got hit again today with another earthquake. There's earthquakes all over the world. There's floods all over. Look at China. There's floods all over China. During the lockdown, they're locking people in their houses. They're welding people's doors shut. I watched the video. There was a guy. He went outside. He went for a walk. The police came up on him. The Chinese police, they came up on the guy. They're like, "Who told you you could go for a walk?" They're speaking Chinese, but that's what they're saying. "Who told you could go for a walk? How dare you do that?" Pushed him back in his apartment and welded that bitch shut. And y'all think the world ain't over. Okay, American, let me go to your house today. Let me go out there in Bloomfield Hills, or, well, I'm in Michigan, so that's Bloomfield Hills, Troy, Rochester Hills. Go to one of these white men that hunt every November and think I'm gonna weld him in his house. You see that recipe for disaster? Now you say, well, they're not gonna do that to us. China's not gonna push us that far. They got you wearing a fucking mask, don't they, nigga? Wasn't they doing that before you? Yes, they was. Now you're doing it. So what else they doing? They locking niggas in their house and welding their shit shut. You don't think that's coming for you? See what fear does? You see? Fear imprisons. And so since the whole world has come under a lot of fear, everybody's coming under their own prisons. Simple as that. Instead of choosing love. Because those are the enemies, love and fear. It's not love and hatred, guys. It's love and fear are enemies. They are opposites. In order to come out of fear, you got to step into love. Now, love says be kind, patient, long-suffering. What else does it say there, guys? Uh-huh. Yep. Y'all should know this by now. But y'all don't believe it yet. See, y'all of the world, that is. Y'all don't believe that. You're not looking at it going, you know what? Damn. That's the answer. I mean, that's it. That's the simple answer to this. It's to simply choose love. And you all say you do it, and you don't do anything that love is. I'm just giving you some of it, kind. Now, was you kind in your interactions with your brother? Then guess what's gonna happen to you? Your brother gonna be kind to you. Were you patient in your dealings today? Well, now your brother's gonna be patient with you. Somebody that owed you something, you said, hey man, don't even worry about it, bro. Don't worry about it. Now you owe somebody something, they said, man, don't even worry about it. Shit! Now if you wise, then you step into that and say, let me do that shit. Let me look for it every single day. Fuck my 9 to 5 and shit, that slavery shit. I'm gonna spend my day walking around looking for voids to fill. Looking for cracks in people's hearts to fill. Looking for fear to push out. I'm looking for it every day. Looking for the problems to fix. Because they're everywhere. And if you say that they're not, then you ain't working. You're a lazy bum. You're sitting at home, you're not doing none of Abba work. You ain't doing none of it. You're just complaining. You're just pointing at it. You're saying, look how dirty it is here. Look at this shit. Look at these dirty ass people. How is that edifying them? How is that helping them? How is that building them up? You got to be that one that makes that other person say, maybe it is love. Because what they did made me feel so many high vibes. Because that's what we do. We look for a place to put vibes in there. We're vibe mechanics. That's what we do. We work on the atmosphere. We work on the people. We work on the animals. We work on the grass. That's what we were put here for. To be a tender keeper. Same thing I just said, mechanic. Of your wellness. We do that for each other. We see our brother struggling. We help him. We help him because if I was struggling, I would want my brother to help me. It ain't even hard to think about that. That's simple. But for some reason, we don't think about it in that concept. We don't put it in the same group. We think it's different. We think it's church and then it's the world. When we go to the world, we act like different. We go to church, we act like we're all upright and righteous. So it's backwards. You got to do the actual reverse. You got to go to get the word humbly, and then you got to go out to the world boldly, professing it. Not at church. You got to go to the word and go to the world and tell them, because they're the ones who need it, not the people in the church. The people that's not sick don't need a physician. When you're not sick, you don't go to the hospital. So who's sick? This world. Everywhere you look, there's sickness. So you're gonna pull out your medicine bag? You're gonna be a medic? See, because in war, there's many warriors out there on the field. And then mixed in there, you have a medic. They usually got a cross on their helmet. He sacrifices everything for his brothers out there. He runs through the bullets to see his brother was shot laying there. He runs to him on the battlefield, bullets flying past him. He's doing field surgery with bullets flying over his head to save his brother so he can send his brother home. I don't want your family to miss you, because I wouldn't want my family missing me. So I'm gonna do everything in my power to make sure you go home, my brother. Everything. And thus doing that, make sure that it happens for me. I'm gonna go home. You see? But I can't go out there thinking I'm going home, and forget my brother and think that I am gonna go home. I'm not. I'm not. I'll be dung on the battlefield. Bird food. So you gotta think about that, and you can't forget it. It's very important. Hey, I'm good, how are you? It's very important that you keep this in your heart. Everywhere that you go, you're looking for it. You're pushing for it. You're pushing through all the bullshit, looking for the opportunities for you to do your mechanic work. Which is, my brother, can I help you? My sister, may I help you? Because I'm a servant of man. And in doing so, I'll follow after Yahusha, who washed his brother's feet. Guys, washed their feet that were dirty. Didn't wash clean feet, he washed dirty feet. Their master did this. The one who taught them what they knew did this. The one who liberated them did this. So what should we do today? Silawam Yisrael. I love you guys. I love Israel. True Israel, because they're the ones that's doing this work, that's beating that heart, those who are going to be saved in the end. Silawam Yisrael.